Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel, L'exquisite Life, where we learn to live our lives exquisitely, one plan at a time. This video is my 2022 daily routines video. I got this idea from a combination of, y'all know my favorite, Square Plans, with her productivity series that she did either last year or a few years back. And Jordan Page from Fun, Cheap, or Free, she does a whole thing about block scheduling and learning how to time block. So I kind of meshed the two to create my own daily routine schedule. So I used the divider from the original Homebody Planner. It was just a cute divider and the colors matched the aesthetic of my 2022 planner. So I went ahead and went with that. Put some cardstock on the back of it like you have seen me do, or will see me do in multiple videos in this here series. And I'm using some pages from the Colorful Leopard planner that I didn't end up using. They're from previous months that have already passed. So I'm just using those to kind of give me a rough layout. Now, I did something a little different. I put 4 days on the left-hand side and 3 on the right-hand side, just because my week for me starts on Monday. And I work 4 days a week, 10 to 12 hour shifts. So I wanted to have my work days all on the left side and my weekend, which is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, on my right side. So what I'm doing is I'm using the lines to give me sort of like an hourly template. And I'm using those top boxes from the layout to be my focus, let me know my focus area for that day. So my goal is to create a more productive daily routine for myself, just so that I can not only keep up with all my hobbies, my social life, and work, but just to create more of a balance between work life, social media, and all the things in between. Because lately I've been finding myself scrambling, as you guys have probably noticed, due to the lack of consistency on my channel right now. And I just want to set myself up for greatness. And so these are my cheat sheets where I kind of wrote down my routines. And Monday through Thursday is going to be more focused on my morning routine and my evening routines. Because I work for a large chunk of the day, I didn't want to have to write that in and put work. So as you're going to see, I'm going to be using the Mixed Media Mom sticker book, this journaling tri-pack accessory pack, and the journaling sticker book. And my icon sticker book that I made, all in this one spread. So if it seems like there's a lot going on, honey, it's because it is. And heads up, this video is a little long. It's about roughly 25 to 30 minutes long. I have tried to condense it as much as possible, but just roll with me. This is very informative. There may be some things that you may be interested in this video if you work how I work. So for Monday through Thursday, I'm just going to put down the time slots for my morning hours and my evening hours. So basically everything before I leave to go to work and everything once I get in the house from work. So I am using what are supposed to be monthly numbers for your planner. I got this out of one of the memory keeping sticker books, but if you have date dots or you want to, feel free to write it in. There's multiple ways you can do this. I chose to use these monthly stickers. It is completely up to you. I'm not saying you have to exactly copy what I do, but I'm just giving myself a rough guesstimate of times. So Monday through Thursday, I usually wake up sometime between 3:30 and 4 o'clock. It just depends on what all is going on in my life. Right now, we are a one-car couple, and we work on opposite sides of the city. So usually, I wake up early enough so that we can leave out the house in enough time to drop my spouse off at work and still make it to work on time myself. So I'm just labeling this, and I ended up cutting a lot of this out because it was very repetitive. I'm starting at 3:30, and for my morning routine, I'm going to go from 3:30 to 4:30. And then my evening routine is going to start at 5:30 and go all the way until, I believe I did all the way up until 8:30. So I'm just showing you guys how I put some of these stickers down. And I decided to differentiate between the morning and the evening. I was going to use some of this clear washi that came in the book, but I only pulled 2 of those shorter pieces. So I'm going to go back and get 1 longer piece to put all the way across the days. So I just wanted to make sure that that was going to work first before I pulled a whole washi piece out of the book. And I love this sticker book, you guys. I love it. For whatever reason, I'm really drawn to some of the mom sticker books. Even though I ain't a mama, I'm an auntie. God knew what he was doing, y'all. He knew what he was doing. Don't ever question God and his plan. He got the right plan for you. So now I decided I'm going to go ahead and write in my morning routine just so that I can judge how much space I'm going to have left for my evening routine. So for me personally, my morning routine consists of waking up, getting dressed. I usually like to pray while I'm getting dressed and brushing my teeth. You know, I kind of pray in my head. I take Diamond, who is my dog daughter. I take her out so she can get her morning little bathroom break and outside time. Usually while she's outside, I'm usually getting our lunches together. Sometimes that's when I'll pray. On Mondays, that's usually when I'll update my planner for the week, or at least for my work week. And then in between 4:30 and 5-ish, given the day, I begin to commute to work. So that's my morning routine that I'm going to end up writing across all 4 days that week. The only difference on Tuesday through Wednesday, I don't have my planner check-in. Usually those days, I just go straight to waking up, taking Diamond out, grabbing our lunch, praying, and then we're heading out the door. I may glance at my planner, but 9 times out of 10, we're heading out the door. And usually while my spouse is driving to her place of employment, I am looking at my mini, thinking, is there anything that I need to stop and do on the way home? Is there any errands I need to stop on my way home and get? Like, are we going to need onions for dinner or milk or eggs? So that's usually what's going on then. So now I am going ahead and writing out the times for my evening schedule. So I'm just I don't use these stickers very often, so that's why I don't mind using them for things like this. I'm going ahead and starting that off at 5:30, and I'm going to mark down the times all the way to the bottom of the page, 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, and 8:13. So now I'm going to write in my evening routine. So when I walk in the door, the first thing I usually do is I'll cook dinner and eat, especially on Mondays. Mondays I'll cook if I didn't end up cooking on Sunday. Once again, that just depends on what happened that weekend. So then from about 6:30 till about 7:30, I'm cleaning whatever area I'm supposed to be focusing on, and then tidying up around the house, basically picking up behind myself whatever I didn't pick up behind myself that morning. Around 7:30, I shower, and usually that's right around the time that I'll shower, pick out clothes, kind of prep for the next day. You know, so that way when I wake up in the next morning, I'm not struggling trying to figure out what's going on there. So usually shower, pick up my clothes, prep for work that next time. That's also kind of when I'll spend time talking to my girl. Usually we'll talk while I'm cooking dinner, but you know, sometimes you want to talk and catch up with your spouse and find out what happened in their day. So 8:30 is like my wind down time. That's usually when I'm watching TV, preferably YouTube, and preparing for bed. So my goal every night is to be asleep somewhere in between 8:30 and 10 o'clock. Really, I don't want to go to sleep past 9:30 because then it gets rough out in these streets. Trust me. So now I really wanted to use these boxes as my focus boxes, but they were a little big. So now I'm shaking the table because I was tapping trying to figure out what I was going to do. So I ended up going to a couple different colorful boxes books to pull out some colors that'll match the Mixed Media's mom's color scheme. So I'm going through my monthly colorful boxes, my jewel tone colorful boxes, and I'm just picking and pulling some boxes in the colors that are in the Mixed Media Mom because I wanted it to kind of flow. So like I said, I'm using these top areas to put what my focus is for that day. So for Monday through Thursday, it's kind of like what my cleaning / my free time focus. So I put hour blocks for my evening schedule, but a lot of those tasks don't take the full hour. So that's usually, I try to do it back to back to back so that whatever free time I have in the evening, I can kind of focus on what I want to focus on. So I'm just going through and trying to find colors that are kind of matching that theme. And I went and put all those focus boxes at the top and fast forwarded through that because you guys got the gist. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I have labeled from 6 to 6. Now, because I wake up so early during the week, 6 o'clock is actually sleeping in for me. So now I'm going to fill those in. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, each day has its own specific purpose. So 6 through 8 o'clock is kind of my morning routine. 8 o'clock, I begin filming on Fridays for my YouTube channel. Now, and then I'll film for about 2 hours straight, and then I'll start editing. Sometimes I'll flip-flop this if I'm behind. I will edit first and then film, and then come back and edit again. And then around 11, I'll start taking my thumbnail photos. Sometimes I'll take my thumbnail photos while I'm editing. Some of these tasks I do kind of group together, but I just wanted to give myself a basic layout for if worst case scenario, how much time do I usually spend doing each one of these tasks. So then about noon, I'll go to lunch. From lunch, I usually wait about 15 minutes, and then I'll walk Diamond. I usually take her on a 15 to hour walk, depending on what's going on. Then I come back in, take a shower, cook dinner, and then everything from about 3:30 on is free time. So usually I'll spend time with my boo doing things. We'll chill, watch movies or whatever. Or I have family obligations that I'll go and do. And I like having that gap of free time so that, let's say, there's any social event that I want to go to that actually takes place in the morning, I know I can just flip-flop my schedule, and things that I will usually get done in the morning, I can do in the evening when I get back. And then Saturday, I usually spend that day focusing on cleaning and trying to attack whatever laundry I can attack that day. So that block from 8 to noon, 8 to 11, I'm usually spending time cleaning. And then 11 to 12, I start folding and lunch. And then my evening routine begins. And usually, honestly, I'll come back to folding clothes in between eating and showering and all of that. Now, Sundays, I'm really trying to get this routine settled. Friday and Saturday, I pretty much have those routines already established. But Sunday, I have recently begun getting back into going to church and fellowshipping. So I'm trying to make Sunday my day for God and just focusing on spending some morning time with Him, getting prepped, getting ready for church. The wonderful thing about the church that I have started to attend is they also stream their services live. So if for whatever reason I don't end up making it to church or I'm not feeling good, I can still get spiritually fed from the sermon by being at home. So church, I'll usually do lunch, same routine, walk Diamond, shower, eat. And then Sunday evenings are free, but they're also my me time. That's usually when I will spend time by myself and getting my budget together and beginning to prep for the new week. Now, if I choose to cook something on Sunday, that's usually what we'll eat Sunday pretty much, and it'll carry us over till about Thursday. And I'm going ahead and putting down some more focus boxes. And then I'm going to start grabbing some icons to put at the top with my focus boxes. Y'all know I love me some icons. Y'all know I love me some icons. So I'm trying to get some different colors so that I'm not using the same color over and over again. But that still correlate to, as I previously stated, the Mixed Media Moms color palette. Colorway, color palette, whatever you want to call it. So now I'm like, let me go to my household. This is the newer household sticker book because it had the colorful icons. That's the main reason why I pulled this sticker book. And I'm just going through and putting some down for my focus for those days. So I'm kind of flipping to see what there is to see because I noticed that well, I thought that the household sticker book, the new household didn't have the same amount of icons as the old household. But I forgot that my icon sticker book that I made has a combination of the original household sticker book and Super Mom icons. So that's that just. I ended up grabbing some face sticker books to see if I could find something for my Time with God icon. And I was like, I could use that cross, but that's not really what I'm looking for. And I couldn't remember which sticker book had the icons that I wanted. So that's why I ended up pulling out both of these. And as you can tell, Happy and Kind Faith was one of my favorite faith sticker books. So I have used that. It is ran through, and throw it up again. Okay. So I was like, okay, I have those boxes. I can use those. And this is rose gold foil. And I didn't want to use rose gold foil. But I'm like, I know those churches come in a different color. So I was looking to try to see what color came in it. What color went best with what I had on the spread. So I'm like, And I was trying to use that, make sure the color matched the focus box. So I was trying to find something that kind of went with that orange, and that didn't do it. And I was like, ooh, this is going to be difficult. But I ended up going up with that pale pink, and it works. It does what it needed to do. It came and did what I needed it to do. So I put those to the side, and now I'm like, okay, I still need something for film. And I was trying my hardest not to use the black ones that I have from the Super Mom. I was trying so hard not to use those. And I think I ended up having to use those anyway. Like, it ended up me having to use those because I couldn't find any camera stickers that were not black or were even in my color scheme, period. So I'm looking through everything that I know to look through. You know, and when I say the struggle bus for real, I mean the struggle bus for real. Like, I was really like, dang, Gina, what am I going to use? Because I could not figure it out. So I ended up saying, forget it. We're just going to go to our cameras. And this sticker book I just made with some cardstock pages that I had. And I just glued. I ended up using like 5 different kinds of glue because I ran out of my tape glue. So I ended up using some wood glue that I had. Then I had some school glue. It was all kind of loose. But I made it and it works out at the end of the day. It does what it needs to do. So I'm still looking, trying to find something other than what I know I'm going to have to use. Y'all, that's the struggle when you really be trying to do too much, okay? Clearly I was doing too much. Just clearly you don't need these icons. But I wanted them there, okay? I wanted the icons on the page. So, And I already did the left side and put down my focuses for that. So I ended up putting, Monday is my day that I focus on diamond. And I can't even go through it because I ain't seeing it. Y'all, either way. Basically, Monday through Thursday, I put an area of the house that I'm focusing on. So I put diamond, and then the other one was like my bedroom. The other one was, I think, either the bathroom or the office. And then Thursdays, I focus on pre-planning. So I'm using these date headers, days of the week headers, from out of the journaling sticker book. They are gold foil, and they are cute. Did y'all think I was going to make a spread and not have no gold foil on here? Y'all know me better than that. But I just put those across the top for my days of the week. And now we're going to get into the decor, boo. I pulled these 3 boxes from the Mixed Media Mom just to kind of catty corner put down the side of this page, just to give it some decor. And I like the quotes. The quotes are very inspirational. It's basically just saying, live in the moment, love the life that you're currently living in, and you're doing a great job. You know, quit comparing. Basically, don't compare what you got going on with what everybody else is doing. Make it work for you. And so I feel like this has made it work for me. So I'm taking some of these planners from the Skinny Boss Babe sticker book and just putting those down in that corner because it was a little bit of dead space and it needed something. So we put that there because it needed something. And then I'm taking where it says Boss Babe, and I'm just going to go ahead and put that up at that top area. And now I'm like, okay, we need to title these pages, honey. We need to put the title on these pages and say what they are. So I pulled these letters. I think they came out of, I want to say they came out of the summer. Oh, y'all don't quote me. Summer Vibes sticker book. One of the summer sticker books, I think. Or maybe it came out of spring. Y'all, I don't know. But they're cute and they're orange and pink and they go. And they're clear stickers. So I'm just going to put daily routine across the top. And they got a little bit of pink foil going on them. And I was like, okay, that's cute or whatever. We just going to throw these on and we're going to keep it going with the little topsy-turvy way that we have things on the spread. You know, you got to put a little movement on the page. You add a little life to it. So that's what I'm doing here. And at first I was worried that I wasn't going to have enough letters, but I was like, I haven't even used any of these. I got plenty. So I just put daily routine across the top. And I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm so hype about this. I've had this in my mind to do for a while. And it just never worked out. I was always way too detailed on it. And this leaves me wiggle room. So I am going to complete Tuesday through Thursday off camera because y'all didn't want to sit and watch me write all that. Like, before editing, this video was already an hour long. And I was like, honey, no ma'am. So I put down that daily routines. And then I'm like, okay, now the top looks a little plain. And I already pulled some of these washi strips. So I'm like, So I cut them on the diagonal and added them to the side of where the daily and the routine words were, just to give it some more of that, you know, pull some more of that in. And I think it's gonna come out cute. It came out so cute, you guys. Came out so cute. Now, even if this ends up just being my routines for the first quarter of the year, either way, it's still bomb. And the great thing about the time that I put on the side, realistically, if I wanted to, I could just put washi over those time slots if they no longer apply, or I could just get some undo or something and just cover it up. So I'm adding some more washi across because I didn't have none of that long washi across the side of the page, and it wasn't giving me everything I needed it to give. Like, it wasn't symmetric. So I needed that washi. So I went ahead and pulled some washi on. I was like, ooh, look at what you did, Sid. You did that, girl. So I'm just trimming off any clear stickers that are coming off of the edge of that side of the page. And trimming off the top of that tab cover that I had put down. And that is my daily routine spread for 2022. Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye now.